like 30K. Do you know what the starting salary for a research job in a lab in California is for a junior researcher with a bachelor's? Starting salary. $128,000 a month for a starting salary for a junior lab tech with just a bachelor's.
Hello, chat. Can you hear me?
$128,000.
Can you hear the specific
like
Brit that I'm putting on right now?
My degree
that I'm
so
stream sniping
at
this very moment.
Oh my god. You guys love me. Oh, why do you love geneticists so much? So I need to do my California lab licensing. So that I can
Should I put it a little bit quiet?
I'm not sure. I'm studying for that at the moment. And it's going to be a hard exam. Because you need a bachelor's, but you also need to be California lab licensed. Which
so he's a little bit quiet.
It seems like it's going to be a pretty hard exam. It's probably going to be the hardest exam I've sat in probably a decade. But I'm going to fucking nail it. I'm me, baby. I'm a fucking
This is the most arrogant, full of himself person I've seen in months.
Right? No effort job.
A person this pathetic, but with so much ego.
I'm making more than that with what
I haven't seen that in a very fucking long time.
So it's not going to last.
So I decided to do this stream while stream sniping.
What I'm doing right now, making the money. Then I'm going to get lab certified, then I'll go do something else. I'll be a senior lab
genuinely
manager or
fucking delusional.
Lab manager positions that require like 3 years of lab experience. And I can be like, yeah, well, my dissertation was a year and I've got a master's, not a bachelor's. So just give me that job. And they probably will. Because I can talk. But I can talk. I got the gift of the gab. I'll talk.
A master's degree in genetics. A man of science. That believes really in the science, doesn't ignore it.
To the point, which is if I was
says he's
I'm not on the corner turning tricks.
He says that he's balanced, that his opinions are based on fact, not fictitious, claims that other people make. Yet, for all the anti-lolly shit that he's been spewing like for years now, because I know this motherfucker has been talking about this for a very long time. And I quieted him down for myself because I can't listen to him and also listen to myself speak.
Okay, anybody who likes Smash Bros is a pedophile apparently.
This fucking guy.
That makes perfect sense.
The man of science, and when presented, because I'm quite sure he was presented with some documents about fiction, about shadophilia, about pretty much attraction to fictitious beings. But no, Mr. Scientist over here keeps on making the argument that if you're attracted to specific characteristics that are also present
this is the
in real life minors, that you must be a pedophile if you enjoy that in fiction.
Everybody who plays Smash is a pedophile.
I do not fucking know what this man is on. But I've been watching him for like 2 hours now. I didn't plan this stream, again, like whatever, whatsoever. This is like completely impromptu.
Talking about this. Clip me talking about how this.
Oh, I'm downloading this VOD, my man.
HoloLive VTuber.
Also, I am sorry because he's showing Amelia's PL here. I cannot censor this.
Channel, Sachi Owo.
I will download this stream on my own. So I'm sorry that he's showing this shit. I don't want to show this, but he is. I am preserving this for myself. I'm downloading his VOD.
So that's it.
I am downloading this VOD of my own stream.
Sachi Owo is the same person as Amelia Watson, and she did face reveal streams, and this is what her face looks like. In fact, before she even did VTubing, she was a regular streamer and YouTuber. So her face came first. Her face.
Yes, but this motherfucker doesn't understand the rules of privacy and why cover specifically and why so many VTuber agencies keep
that looks like a wig. Nothing wrong wearing a wig.
Balance personal identity separate.
I don't have anything against this lady.
Professional identities.
Like nothing.
One,
by the way, I do
prevents
not care.
a lot of harassment.
I really don't. Beyond the fact
the K-Fab,
my friend is getting mobbed.
The K-Fab is interesting, and it's still on.
That's
so
it.
The kayfabe has always been a
So
thing,
I'm not trying to make
especially
fun of her.
when it comes to.
I'm just saying,
well,
hey, he didn't
more,
dox her because this
more in line
information
with
has been available for
some
years.
of the more popular streamers, because you know when you're talking about Kali, everyone knows who Kali is.
For doxing, because I've done it way more than Shizzy did.
But these things are still kept separate.
Doxing is a crime. If you think that I have committed it, get off of Twitter, you dumb fox. Go to the police.
He thinks, you know, laws are broken,
Twitch
but
will provide it.
Considering, like, he stated his intent of why he's doing this, this could be easily construed as harassment.
By saying this public information that has been public for 4 years.
Very easily could be construed as harassment. Again, I'm not a lawyer here. I'm not going to be speaking out of my ass like Duncan here. So this is a case for legal mindset. If what this troglodyte has been saying for a very long time, for the last few hours, would be construed as harassment in the eyes of Japanese law, I'm quite sure legal mindset would know this. So that's a quest for you, chat. Whenever legal mindset has a little bit of time, because I know he's been invested in VTubers for quite a bit now.
I'm not trying to cancel
I'll even personally deliver these VOD to him if he wants it. If he actually wants to, you know, take a look at this.
Cancel culture even works. And I will challenge you to name one person who didn't get cancelled for nonce shit who stayed cancelled. I just don't. It's just not. If it's not nonce shit, you don't need to be cancelled. If you're not scamming your audience and you're not a nonce, you get to move on and apologize and be better. But people also get to talk about the old shit that you did wrong. It's that simple. Okay? If people bring up the fact
just keep
that there is a
listening
clip
to him.
where
I don't want to talk over him because you need to listen to this guy.
I go, yeah, I did that. I'm ashamed of that. I should never. Peer pressure it's never an excuse.
Mind you, you have to understand why he's even doing this, because Shizzy,
I got pressured
into
it. I felt very uncomfortable doing it.
In the center of attention.
I would never do it again.
For like the last few days.
Those words and I said them.
The one that looks like a caricature of
on live stream
of what a white person thinks what a black person looks like. He has that kind of VTuber model.
I believe it's still in
because he asked him for backup.
On his goddamn channel as a stream highlight.
Shizzy asked this dude.
So God
this
forbid,
mental midget. This brainlet.
Saying the N-word
for help.
Is like a
please retweet.
Career you should never
I am getting harassed. Please help.
Cancel culture bullshit.
Duncan, please help.
If somebody brings that up now, I go, yeah.
This is the only reason why this dude ever came back.
I should not have done that, and I will never do that again, and it is valid for you to have brought it up. Because it is a thing that I did in my past, and you are talking about me, and we are talking about the topic. That's fine. Like, it's actually completely fine. Bunch of people in call thought it'd be really, really, really funny to get me to say it. And
he's not even grifting anything. He has nothing to lose, as even he himself said that.
Part of the club.
Because his career is over. He fucked himself over because he went from a Pokemon streamer, or from Pokemon YouTube creator rather. I do believe he also streamed some Pokemon on the side. But then, when that started to fall off, he decided to go into bread tubing. And that didn't work out very well because the guy...
okay, get this motherfucker off the internet. And there are great examples of that.
This guy can't hold a debate. He can only insult, deflect, and put words in your
5 years ago, whatever, isn't
in your mouth.
Like, it's just not it. But I do think that her fans accusing him of doxing, that's a false allegation. Accusing him of being a pro Smash player.
How he wants Amelia to speak up about this because her quote-unquote fans are harassing him and being racist to the guy.
We don't put that stench on him. And then, slightly lesser accusation than being a pro Smash player. They also said he went to Mexico to fuck 15-year-olds. That's not quite
granted. I don't know if any of that is true, but being long-time friends with some people like that is a little bit suspicious to me.
Mexico, and I don't think he was friends with more than one person in that group, which was D1, I believe, and I don't think D1 even
God
went.
Damn it! Stop spamming his chat with shit like this. Like, if you want to discuss anything with him, just fucking do it properly. Don't spam porn into his fucking chat.
Like the ASCII art thing. I really like it. What's this meant to be?
I'm not saying any of you are doing that shit. I'm just saying in general, don't do that shit.
I don't see anything in this ASCII art. What am I looking at?
Don't spam fucking porn.
What am I looking at? What's in the ASCII art?
Spam porn into his fucking chat.
Boobs? Not to me, it doesn't. Not on my screen, it doesn't. I'm sorry, if you're seeing boobs, I'm seeing like this weird, like, I guess if it's boobs, it's
I'm
like
gonna do this.
Titted.
I'm gonna be seeing like the chat, but
it's like it's got tits
guys
and out the front of one of the tits. I don't know.
Also, why isn't my chat showing?
Yeah, I thought it looked more like a cock in mine, but I think
I need to fix this real quick.
It's not a very, oh God, not even good ASCII art. Come on.
Like, don't make him deflect
anyway,
from his points.
I'm gonna go eat tacos.
Don't distract him. He needs to speak his shit. Because that's funny. Because he speaks the...
I think I'm gonna do one more stream. Again, I don't want this to be my last stream. I don't want this to be the end. So maybe I'll stream Hades 2. What do you guys want to see? Okay,
keep going,
Hades
guy.
2, it's the last stream.
I don't give a shit about your video games. I care about your terrible opinions.
I can stream in Discord, right? I can just stream in Discord call. I might start doing that like once a month or something. One last stream. Do you want Poke Rogue or do you want Hades 2?
Oh, this is why my stream wasn't working. It was lacking one letter.
Or do you not give a fuck? Hades 2? Alright. We'll do that. We'll do a Hades 2 stream at some point. Probably not for a while. I'm gonna disappear again for a bit because I just don't want to be around while all this shit's going down.
Oh, people have been asking me about Keffels for a long time.
Like,
I do know he's been defending Keffels
an edit of this stream
on principles. I don't know which principles those were because I didn't follow him all that close.
So I'll drop a video about this.
Because people like this annoy the shit out of me, chat. You have to understand how I feel watching this shit. I'd rather turn it off, but this guy has been so exceptional for the last few hours. He's been going on, as you can see, almost 5 hours with this bullshit. Going back to Amelia's face reveal page. I do know he also has some specific opinions about, you know, children taking HRT. Life-saving medicine for children, you know?
Jesus Christ.
Irreversible changes to their body. Because that's good for children, isn't it? HRT. Especially cooked up in a fucking bathtub. That's good for your child, right? Life-saving. I don't know which principle he defended Keffels on.
Is he bringing back outside for that stream? Bro. Alright, yeah, see you in 6 months, guys.
Wait. And now it's over? Well, now it's over, chat. But since I have you here, I'm gonna do something real quick. I hope this VOD is saved. Let me go back to his shit real quick. Because I'm really invested in this. I hope the VOD is up. Because I'm downloading the shit out of that. Such display of tough guyism is rarely seen on the internet. What did he say? That he's gonna be contacting Cover to seeing if they're all right with Amelia saying the N-word on her previous fucking identity. Are they aware of that? Yeah, I'm quite sure Cover didn't dig into the history of the streamers that they onboarded. I'm quite sure. God damn. My adrenaline is fucking surging. People like this make me incredibly fucking upset. And then I can't fucking sleep. So now you're gonna have me and I'm gonna be talking about this because you missed some of the good shit in this. You missed some shit. Especially from his chat. I wish the chat got saved too. I do know that Twitch has something, like, has some tools. Or maybe it's even a plugin outside of Twitch that lets you download some of the chat. I'd like to see that too. I might ask someone if they can recover the chat from this, because sometimes it just so happens that the stream chat reflects the streamer, and I think it's really apt for a guy like this. But yeah, is he still actually live, or did he just put himself out of misery to eat tacos for a bit? Or will he just be live for the foreseeable future so I can download this VOD? Let's see. Videos. No videos found. Past broadcasts. No videos found. Oh. I wonder if he's gonna keep himself up for like an extended period of time, so it's harder to download. But let's see. I have other tools. Might work. MP4. Nope, not right now. Didn't archive it yet. So yeah, I either have to wait for it, or maybe the stream just won't be archived, despite him saying that, in a very, very brave tone, that the stream isn't going anywhere. And he continued to defend his friend by going after Amelia for whatever fucking point. Apparently that's a defense. That's a defense of his friend, that making his friend look even worse in this case. Because he outright fucking stated. Okay, I'm gonna check my DMs because a lot of things are happening very, very fucking quickly at this point. Okay, Flam. Shoot me those DMs. I want to see what you sent me. Should we watch his debate with Rekieda, though? Like, this has very little to do with VTubers, but still. Kind of gives you a better idea on this guy's personality if you don't even know who the hell he is. Because I've vaguely seen this guy on the internet, always up to some shit, usually about the lolicon stuff. Flam, did you send it on Discord, or did you send it on oh, you sent it on Discord, okay. Let's see. Let's see what you sent here. Oh, yeah, he did have some responses to me. This is one of his comments. I'm not gonna or I could just put it on for you to see. I'm just gonna screenshot it real quick so I don't have to fuck around with the browser. Oh, hold up. This is what has been sent. I don't think people realize what an absolute impossible win at Keffels has pulled off. Kiwi Farms has been best in harassing, doxing, and attacking the lives of people for years. Many people have tried to take it down. Many people have failed. This is colossal. Absolute W. I mean, I know this guy has a certain opinions about Kiwi Farms, so I wouldn't be. I'm not surprised that he'd be congratulating Keffels on that. But again, in his mind, he defends Keffels on principles, not on personality or anything like that. Even in his stream that you guys missed, I started stream sniping him way too late. Should have probably started the stream about this way sooner, but it is what it is. Can still kind of discuss it as it is. But yeah, the guy says that he defends people on principle, which is, commendable, because that's what I do. I defend some people on principle too. But at some point, I think certain people aren't worth defending. And Keffels is one of such people. Like, at one point, yeah, Keffels might have donated to charity. By the way, I don't know if that's ever happened. I'm just making shit up. Just making an argument for a good thing you could do. You know, Keffels may have donated to a charity, but then spent thousands of dollars on drugs and then went into rehab, while that money was supposed to be used for relocating and staying safe somewhere. But I guess, you know, when you take enough drugs, you go into La La Land, so that's the safest place you can be. Inside your own fucking mind, as you're dragged out of your fucking mind. Holy shit. What a shit show this week has been. Not even a week, really. Like, the last few days, even. This always fucking happens when some normies, because I don't know what the fuck to call them at this point, like, normies get into something, and then they start discussing that something. And and then all hell breaks loose, especially if someone was trying to stir shit up. That's fantastic, chat. It's really, really fucking good. And this shit is gonna continue because I've seen other people, other popular like personalities talk about the she's a shit. Even today, what's this guy's name? Like another black dude. He comments very often on shit. What's his name, chat? Help me out here. You probably seen it around. Like he quote retweeted one of Sheez's posts. He also went on his defense. Yeah, Chief Keef. Yeah, that guy. Mighty Keef. Yeah, he also went on the defense. It's always funny to me, chat. Whenever like a minority streamer or like a minority online personality gets into some shit of their own making, by the way. This is all on Shizy. He started this shit. He painted people as fucking racists, innocent Japanese people, and you know, face dogs Tamelia pretty fucking much. That was his preface to his video that's supposed to have some points. And I watched a few minutes of that video. You know, to be fair, not saying I watched all of it, but you know, the way the guy makes his arguments is really just regurgitated things from other streamers like Toledo. That's another black VTuber. So the guy said nothing new, and it's pretty much, you know, painting VTubers in a really bad light and their fans at the same time, as if, you know, other streamers, as if streaming in general doesn't have the same fucking problems. Like VTubing is this hive of racism and inequality. It's VTubing that's bringing up all of these bad behaviors in people. That's a completely ridiculous point to make, as always. We know we might watch that video later, but that's not today, because today's stream is again very impromptu, very last minute, like literally last fucking minute. Because the guy even ended his stream right now. And he's still fucking live. Oh, now he's offline, I think. But let's see if he actually saved that VOD. Did he save that VOD or did he just run the fuck away? Chat, I'm not that familiar with Twitch VODs. Do they get saved automatically or does it take time for them to actually appear in the right section? Because if they don't appear right now, it means that he just didn't save them and he bitched out all of these big words about how he's gonna do this and that and he's gonna do it for days without end. I guess that was just, you know, blowing smoke. Usually, aren't those VODs, those Twitch VODs, supposed to be automatic as they appear? I mean, let's see if if he's gonna be true to his word. I might not be online at that point, but I request for you, chat, and that's a kind request. Please download that VOD in case I do not do it, because I might not be available. I do have things to do myself, and I can't keep watching his Twitch channel to see if he actually uploaded it. So if you see it, do download it. I mean, having as many copies of that kind of thing is important, because that guy feels invincible. I don't know what makes him feel like that. To me, he's just like another arrogant prick, as there are many of those. I don't know where the fuck he got such a huge fucking ego. I have no fucking idea. But I despise people like that. Because the guy has nothing to back up his arguments, other than, you know, insults and putting thoughts in your head that aren't your own. They're just his. If they aren't actual projections of his own beliefs. Who the fuck knows? He's another Britain event. Yeah, I don't know if this guy believes in anything, but he seems at least a little bit more principled than Venti is. Venti is just an all-round grifter. Venti doesn't fucking believe in anything. And the only reason Venti is... he put it in sub-only mode. So only his subs can see it. Well, that kind of beats the purpose of, you know, spreading that information that he wanted to spread. I mean, you could argue that he's worse if he actually believes the shit that he says. Because the shit that he says is ultimately really, really out there. He's really just a male Venti. Why do people like this exist, and why do they get attention? I know that he had a lot of people in his chat defending him on points as equally as badly as the points he was articulating. Get the Sully Gnome URL of the VOD, plug into VOD recovery to grab the M3U8, plug the M3U8 into YouTube DL, grab the VOD as an MP3. Yeah, I would have used YouTube DL normally for this. So that could be an option. Again, but the VOD, I would need the URL of that VOD first. To be fucking honest, Benny doesn't think it's okay to have sex with a minor. I don't think he thinks it's okay to have sex in a minor either. It's the fact that he thinks lolicon is more pedophilic than actually having sex with a 17-year-old, because he thinks that loli is specifically an attraction to prepubescent features of the human body, which in his mind would make you a pedophile. But there's so many different kinds of fucking lolis that argument just doesn't hold water. The thing that I didn't actually clip from this whole stream is the argument that he tried to make that that lolicon is equivalent to the word pedophile in Japan. And he said that when people want to call you a pedophile and make fun of you, they will call you a lolicon, but they will not in the sense that you're attracted to actual fucking children. They will call you that jokingly, not that you're a pedophile and you want to do stuff to children. There's a specific legal word used in Japanese language for actual crimes against children. An actual word for pedophile. I forgot what that word actually was. Like I don't want to lie, but there's a completely different word for that. But yeah, that was his argument on that. Pretty much. And I don't know if people haven't presented these arguments to him beforehand, or if he just ignored them. I can imagine that he ignored them. Oh, thanks for the URL, Flam. Let's see if this works. If this VOD is actually gonna download. Yep, it's downloading. This is gonna take a while, unfortunately, because it's a really big stream. He went on for almost 5 hours, but it's downloading. It's all good. Hopefully it's gonna download everything and then can be clipped to hell and back. Because the guy said some dumb shit. Like that part of the 17-year-old and Lolicon being more pedophilic than anything else, that's something. That's a statement. That's a statement for the centuries. And I don't know what else fucking say about this, because again, I don't deal with annoying people like that. I usually avoid making streams about people like that, and I know I make many streams about many annoying people that have even more outlandish arguments than this guy, but people like this specifically rub me the wrong way. Why is that? Because they're so strongly entrenched in their beliefs, and they say that they're being fair, they're being neutral to a lot of things, that they base their opinions on facts and evidence, but I guess only facts and evidence that are admissible to them, that they themselves cherry pick to strengthen their arguments while ignoring others. I imagine this is the kind of scientific evidence that Duncan there believes in. Because, if he actually had a debate with someone that knows a lot of shit about this, wouldn't even have to be me, but I'd gladly debate him on a lot of these points. But I don't know if he actually ever debated anybody, like on a neutral grounds, because I wouldn't be doing this debate on my channel. I wouldn't be doing it on his channel. I would pick someone neutral on the issue with, some kind of moderating tools, at least, so we can have that discussion. So, one chat wouldn't scream over the other chat to make it fair. But then again, I wouldn't care about the chat either. But it's all about setting the atmosphere, for a debate. Online, it's probably the best thing to do. It reminds me of some times from the old internet bloodsport days where people would take two opposing sides and have a neutral stream and let them just duke it out. His debate style, I've seen how he does that stuff. Like it's very very simple the way he does stuff. First of all, he will read your argument back to you. He will misconstrue your argument back to you, and then he will insult you and put thoughts into your head and words into your mouth. And he has done that on his stream, on his last stream, at least 3 times by my count. That's his debating strategy. And it's very easy to speak over someone that's just in the chat and just in text. But when you actually voice to voice with someone, you will not, like, if you have any backbone, if you have any spine, you won't allow them to do that. And if they want to yell over you, you just yell louder until they shut the fuck up. Or if you have an actual proper moderator that, won't allow for that kind of conduct. But, it is what it is. I need to look around on his old shit, but a lot of that is just plain fucking gone, especially from his Twitch. I do know that he had like a debate with Rikieda, and I think I got sent that. So let me actually see that, because I want to see what kind of debate he had with Rikieda. I do believe, from what people have been telling me, that Rikieda actually absolutely destroyed him, and I know how it sounds these days, being destroyed by a drunk. That's kind of a low bar. Very, very embarrassing, if true. but let's see. I do recall someone sent me that debate that he had with Rikieda. But where did they send me? Was it on? I think it was one to my replies. Jesus Christ. Where was it? I know there's like a 20-minute clip of it. Something like that. In case you have it, just send it over. So it's quicker, so we can watch it then. Oh, I think I found it. Sparky sent it to me. Thanks for that one, Sparky.
If you missed...
It's 20 minutes. Let me quickly take it out, put it in my browser, and then we can watch it. Because, you know, as much as I dislike these people, as much as they annoy me, researching into them and how they behave, their patterns of behavior, they're usually very repeatable among individuals like this. You can expect them to act in certain ways under certain situations, and the fact that I've already seen patterns emerging from this guy just by watching one stream is, you know, kind of telling, at least to me. So let me get that thing up real quick. I know this is very not related to VTubers at this point, but whatever. it is what it is. Hold up. Let me get that shit up. No, not this. Hold up. Where did I put it? I've also seen some videos. Like I've looked around his username on YouTube, and there's a lot of videos that people actually made on him. I do know the guy also has his own Kiwi Farms thread, and I imagine they made him made his own thread because he decided to defend Keffels. Other than that, he's pretty much a nobody beforehand. So that's typical, I guess. Okay, let me get that real quick. New window. 20 minutes long. Let's watch that. Nick Raketa shreds Duncan MacLeod in heated debate. LowTube. Keffels. Hashtag did transition Keffels. What kind of hashtag is that? What was it even related to? Because this debate was from a year ago. When was the Keffel shit even happening? Like 2 years ago? 1 year ago? Like time flies by so fast on the fucking internet. Especially when you get older, it's even quicker. Hold up. Browser. Docs. Okay. Got it. Let's play that.
Show last night, then you missed one hilarious moment after another. The argument was like 2 hours long. The whole show was just forever. It never ended. So put in your earbuds. None of this is going to be safe for work. Your boss is not going to want to hear this over your shoulder.
Charity, she got them puberty blockers.
How do you know? She says HRT.
No, because giving a 12-year-old HRT, hormone replacement therapy, giving a 12-year-old cross-sex hormones,
what's that?
Is actually dangerous, medically dangerous. Like that's just not a good idea.
Is it medically fucking dangerous to give a 12-year-old HRT?
Because you have to block hormones before you start giving people cross-sex hormones.
So
otherwise, you're going to have an absolute hormonal.
So wait a minute. Your problem with my statement of taking Keffels at their fucking word and saying if you give HRT to children, you belong on the fucking wall. Your statement was fucking wrong, and my statement was legitimately correct.
Oh, how quickly he is to be apologetic when someone screams on him. Like, where has all that bravado gone? When challenged in such an aggressive way, he becomes all apologetic and shit.
Correct. That I don't want people giving HRT to children, right?
Yes, but then
my fucking God, why are we even here anymore?
But then I asked you, but are hormone blockers, and you said they're the same thing. I said, what about hormone blockers? And you said the same thing again.
I said I don't remember what Keffel said. But that's because I was drunk.
You've said multiple times you don't.
That's because that's on fucking point for Rikieda though. He was fucking drunk. I don't remember what Keffel said because I was fucking drunk. Is this debate like of the two retards fighting, or is one actually gonna make any proper points?
No, you motherfucker, you don't get to weasel out of this like a fucking
I'm not
pussy.
weaseling out of anything.
Yes, you are. Listen to me. I said, I read Keffels' words on stream.
Dude?
No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Listen to me.
Like, just calm down, dude.
No, take it back.
It's
Listen
not worth
to me.
Like, this really takes me back to Bloodsport days. Like, it was like that in those days. There's just a lot of fucking shouting over one another.
What's your blood pressure?
You're gonna try and do this all day. Look, I've read this about you. You go. You try and make arguments without backing it up. I'm backing it up right here.
No. You took that from one of your viewers.
No.
I thought you didn't like lolicons.
I don't like lolicons. I think lolicons belong on the wall.
Yeah, both of them are fucking retarded.
Everyone who reads lolly should be put on the wall too. By the way, you said I should be removed from YouTube.
Rikieda, I know you had that fucking opinion, but you know, the more you look down the fucking bottle, you're gonna put yourself on the fucking floor eventually, instead of, you know, lolicons on the fucking wall. So, you know, why do they always fucking deflect to the lolicon shit? Like, as if a lolicon cannot have good fucking arguments, but oh, you like these anime fucking children. You're immediately disqualified for having an opinion on anything else.
For my opinion, I should be removed from everything. I said in that clip, I read Keffels' fucking words, and now you're telling me, well, Keffels is too fucking retarded to know what she was talking about.
Make the same mistake?
She must have said something different. But I don't see anything different.
I asked you if
I didn't assume fucking shit. I said if Keffels is granting access to life-changing drugs to children without parental consent, then it's an if-then statement. Then she doesn't belong on the wall, does she, motherfucker?
Dude, you are so mad, and it is not worth this.
Oh, I'm so mad. You want to remove my primary source of income. You want me dead in the streets because I have an opinion.
Oh yeah, didn't he actually try to deplatform Rikieda for whatever fucking reason over these Keffels opinions? I do recall something like that. Also, I'm sorry, there was like one super chat beforehand. I didn't read it because I was talking about something else. So thank you for that one. I don't know what it was, and thank you for this 5 as well. I'm enjoying the shit show. I am too, in a very careful way.
When did I say that? When did I say I wanted you dead?
Where do you want me to make money?
Degree, bro.
Where am I allowed to make money?
Because if I get more into it, this chat, I have obsessive compulsive streaks, and then I'll pretty much neglect some of the things I need to do later. So I don't want to get on that level yet.
Where am I allowed to make money?
Are you not a lawyer?
Where am I allowed to make money? Can I be a lawyer with my opinion? Because your friend Keffels wants me disbarred. In fact, I think you do too.
Oh, yeah.
You want me disbarred? Why?
Well, you were calling...
opinion...
He's so fucking meek. Like, Rikieda is just fucking shouting over him, and he was like, but like, he's so fucking meek when faced with someone that's a little bit more masculine than he is. And I know how that sounds. Like, you're getting emasculated by Nick fucking Rikieda, of all fucking people. God damn, that's sad on so many levels.
What thing have I done that is a disservice to my clients worthy of disbarment?
Well, I'm pretty sure that calling for violence is worthy of disbarment.
I didn't call for violence.
I think
think? Where did I call for violence? Name the fucking words, motherfucker. You're such a fucking bitch. You're sitting here. You're like, he's calling for violence. Where did I call for violence against anybody?
You're very upset.
You're very upset as a nice cope and a dilation. I know for your new trans vagina. But talk to me about what I said where I called for a single act of violence against someone.
Because saying you belong on the wall was definitely, and we've spoken, we've talked about this.
Who's going to do it?
You know, the Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and sometimes Humpty Dumpty falls from that wall. Not necessarily against the wall, you know. You have to work. You have to work on your verbiage when you want to say that someone should be unalived.
Who's going to do the violence?
One of the transphobes who tried to get Keffel shot when they had someone point a gun in her face.
Tried to get Keffel shot when they had a gun in their face.
Why am I called VTuber cringe and I do non-VTuber stuff too? Well, because it interests me, and everything is fucking connected to VTubers. This guy decided to talk about VTubers. Now we're looking into this guy's history because it's relevant, and everything's fucking connected to VTubers. Even things that seemingly aren't related to VTubers at first later become related to VTubers. VTubing is way too big for its own good.
Who tried to get Keffel's
Did you not get swatted?
No, I don't think so. Keffel's police showed up with a search warrant, right? And exercised a search warrant. That's not a swatting.
Osvid, I don't give a shit if I've accused Rekieta Law of a crime and he's having a bitch fit over it. Doesn't bother me. I don't fucking care. Sue me.
Here we go.
Boxing match? Like, is that what's going to make you feel?
Who talked about alpha and beta and boxing and physical violence? What the fuck
you're
are
a little bitch. Is that not what
you're being? When you mute your opposition because you don't like what they say, you're being a fucking bitch.
I was muting you because you were just screaming. I'm not interested in a conversation where I get interrupted. And
see, this is why you need to be on a neutral channel where the moderator can actually step in on things like this.
And then somebody screams
you
at me.
will get all of the time you want.
Can we get a clip? Can we get a clip, please? Where I am mid-sentence and I say, I don't know, dude. And then I'm about to say something. And then you jump in and just shout and shout and shout and shout. But I interrupted you.
Yes, it's my show. And I will go ahead and say you don't know.
It's my show. And I will go ahead and say
It's not also your show. You didn't tell me you would be streaming your show. No, I invited you on my show.
And then you said, I'm open to discussions with people who disagree all the time. I just don't do debates because internet debates are
read the rest of your first statement. Read the entirety of your first statement.
I wonder if you'd be able to handle a conversation with somebody on the other side. Just let me know.
Read all of it. Read straight through. Read it all.
I know you love to have people who agree with you.
Oh, you left that one out, didn't you, you fucking bitch? You left the part out where you assumed
I enjoy the fact that Nick is also drinking on this stream.
I don't like contrary opinions on my show.
I mean, it strikes me that you don't. It strikes me that when you get a
probably removes a lot of inhibitions. That's why he can go so aggro.
Opinion that you just scream and shout because, like,
it's not true at all. It strikes you as name the times that I've done that. Name the shows that I've done that on.
Thank you for the bids, man. I appreciate it. Here's a consolation. Thanks. Thanks for the bids. And if someone could ban him, that'd be cool.
Name the show that I've done that on.
This one, the one with Null.
The one with Null. What contrary opinion was offered on Null that I screamed out?
No, you wind at chat quite a few times.
You know, since this discussion isn't going anywhere, I'm gonna go on a small tangent here myself. You know, nowhere in my life, as a big fan of, you know, internet blood sports and usually people shit talking each other, it's very interesting because there's personalities there, personalities that are kind of like cartoon characters, but nowhere in the last like 3 years did I expect that I'll be somehow related to any of these people and be doing the same fucking shit that they do. It's really fun how life sometimes, you know, takes a turn for the funny, not for the worse, for the funny.
I whined at chat
and you whined about Keffels. Did you not, like, crying on Twitter saying that she was lying about what you said? Is that
Keffels literally did lie about what I said.
I disagree.
Keffels said I wanted her. Keffels quoted me as saying, "Put them on the wall and shoot them in the head," which is not true.
That's not put them on the wall. Is literally that's what
you think.
Don't start drinking, Kuri. Don't worry, my drinking days are way past me. I quit drinking at age 19, and it's not like I was drinking heavily. I was only drinking on social occasions. But something really bad happened to me due to that. I might tell you at one point. That's a little bit of Kuri lore that I don't mind sharing. So I quit drinking even for social reasons. So like nothing of the sort of like a public embarrassment or anything like that, but of a, like more of a medical thing related to drinking. So yeah. I'm never touching that shit again. Even the smell of booze nowadays makes me nauseated. So no, I'm straight edge.
No. Look, you can be deliberately obtuse about it because you don't want to admit it because that would look bad for you. But you know what you mean when you say that, okay?
I've never, in fact, called for violence on my show.
I can tell that you're not too smart, but that is
you can tell that I'm not too smart. Is that?
Yeah, I can.
God, this is somehow more obnoxious than what you usually cover. It is. That's why I usually do not cover things like this, because I'd get annoyed like in an hour or so, and then I'll just want to fucking bail on it. But IBS is like that. You have to have a specific mindset to enjoy internet bloodsport, because what you're seeing here on this stream, on this video, this isn't any sort of fucking debate. They're just fucking yelling over each other.
That's hard for you, isn't it, to say, right? Like, because it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it gets into personal insults. It gets into, judging of others' character without actually knowing their character. It's all shit like that. I can do that too, but what's the point? Unless you actually get to the point first. Then you can insult the guy. First, make your point clear, and then call them an F-slur. That's how you do it, chat.
To have someone say, I've literally never called for violence on my show. Never once.
But
in fact, I want everyone to succeed, including Keffels.
Put them on the wall.
What does that mean?
Nick, what do you mean you want Keffels to succeed? Succeed at what exactly? Being a better person? Because, I do know Nick has this weird personality quirk where he forgives a lot of people, like some unforgivable people as well. I do know, like, he had a lot of beef with Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph, one of my favorite lolcows on the internet currently. I do know he had beef with Ralph, and Ralph called him and his whole family, including his children, all kinds of nasty shit. And to me, that would be unforgivable. And Nick somehow forgive him for that. I don't know if Nick is just such a big person, so open-minded into all of that shit, or if he's just kind of bitch-made like that. Because if someone insulted my fucking children, called them retards or anything like that, nope, that's over. We don't have a personal relationship anymore. But I guess Nick is like that. I do recall. So him saying that Keffels should, do good, wants Keffels to succeed, that's kind of whatever.
What does it mean?
Tell me what it means
if it doesn't mean and shot.
I already told you what it means. You didn't want to listen. You decided what it meant and ascribed it to me.
You said it's an idiom that you came up with, and you just said it on your stream. That's where it came from.
I literally did. I talk about people going on the wall all the time. I think maps decorate walls beautifully. I think maps belong on the wall. What does that mean?
Do you believe that Keffels is a map?
I don't know if Keffels is a map or not. I didn't say Keffels was. Do you believe Keffels is a map? What about lied about what I said and you retweeted it?
I don't think she lied. I watched the clip.
Absolutely lied. I never.
At this point, I don't know what Keffels is with all certainty, but druggy is one thing that I'm certain though. I don't know what drugs. Probably a crackhead. Based on Keffels' physical appearance and how it was deteriorating over some months, that looks like a crack addiction to me.
Never said shoot Keffels in the head.
You said put her on the wall. As far as I'm concerned,
I said put her on the wall. Oh, as far as you're concerned, but I didn't say it. Did I?
But that's my intuition.
Did I ever say?
Oh, that's my intuition, though.
Did I ever say put Keffels on the wall
that's my intuition,
shoot her in the head?
Oh wait, that's my intuition based on your.
Say it,
but that's
coward.
That's what I intuited.
Say the words.
That was my intuition based on what you did say.
Intuition is.
When I read the title of this video, Nick Rekieta shreds Duncan MacLeod, I was expecting like some arguments, like well-reasoned, calm arguments, but I guess I expected too much. It turned out quite differently than what I envisioned it to be.
Did I say it?
Your intuition is more important than science, but my interpretation of what you said, my intuition doesn't matter.
Of course, more important than science, but my intuition.
Then my intuition is more important than your bullshit. Trying to excuse it because you didn't say the exact words.
You know
what get on the wall means.
Say
you know what it means.
Fucking words, you coward. Did I say
You know what it means.
Did I say shoot Keffels in the head?
I say get on the wall? Yeah, absolutely.
No, I did not. I never said that.
That's what it means, though.
What did I say after that?
That's what it means, though.
What did I say after that?
You can cry about it all you want, but you know what it means.
Say what I said after that immediately. What did I say?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Say?
It's in the clip.
What did you say?
It's in the clip that you listened to. You listened to it, right?
What did you say?
Tell me. You're the one who fucking knows what I said, you bitch.
I'm not going to go search for the guy.
You pussy,
dude.
Search for it. You pulled it up a second ago. You're such a fucking coward.
Let me go get it.
Why won't you do it?
I'm doing it, dude. Like, calm down. Take a fucking breath.
Afterwards?
Why do you get so worked up, dude?
Because you're a fucking baby who runs from the point.
Yeah. I'm not running from any point.
You came onto my show to confront me. You wanted to cancel me from the internet. You're here. You get everything to say, and you can't fucking back up your points because you're a fucking basic piece of shit.
You said you are disgusting. That's it. That's what I got.
No, that is not what I said. Play the clip.
Oh, that's what I've got. That's the clip that I saw.
Share it. Play the clip.
All right. Give me a second.
Share it.
Okay. Calm down. Take a breath. It's all right.
Calm down.
He's so fucking meek in this discussion. Like, hands put not to the sides, not confidently stretched outwards towards the sky, praising the sun. His hands are very close to his crotch. I imagine taking these punches to the balls kind of hurts. That's why his hands are so close and so downwards. You can't even fucking see him. Nick is presenting a very confident strut of a drunk man. Felting a guy that's like, what, 18 years his junior? Something like that. I don't know how old Nick is, but I imagine quite a bit older than Duncan.
Fucking bitch. You're sitting here trying to cancel people from the internet. Play it.
Oh,
Play
I didn't
do
audio. 1 second. 1 second.
Completely fabricated quote. And also a video clip that shows that the quote that Keffels posted was completely fabricated. And Keffels, you're giving life-changing treatments to minors? You go on the fucking wall right next to every other groomer, every other child molester, and every other fucking pedophile on the planet.
Yep.
You are disgusting.
Yep.
When they did that about me, oh, where's the rest of the fucking clip? Why don't you just play the original?
That's what I saw.
Wait, why the fuck is Auschwitz there? Located in the yard, the site of Block 11, the condemned were led to wall for execution. Oh, they're trying to make a point that on the wall means on the execution wall. And showing Block 11 from Auschwitz. Okay, that's what they said. They mean, I guess.
What
you didn't research? You didn't look for the fucking facts?
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Get on the wall with all the other pedophiles.
Self-explanatory. When I said, hey, Keffels, is this what you think? Maybe you should consider finding a steamroller and let you run it over. Well, if the wall was shooting them in the head, why the fuck would they need a steamroller?
Holy shit, because you haven't actually got the power to put them on the wall. You were just doing another call for them to self-harm. So now you're saying, yeah, no, I told them they should go on the wall. You belong on the wall, and you belong on the wall means you should be shot.
They belong on the fucking wall every
get run over by a steamroller.
I mean, if I wanted to tell someone to kill themselves, I would tell them to kill themselves without missing these words. Like, go run into a wall. I don't know, go drown, things like that. But it doesn't fly very well on YouTube or on Twitter, unfortunately.
Also,
I said go find a steamroller and let you run it over.
I said she should be shot, but also to kill herself. I did not say
she should be shot.
That's what get on the wall means.
That's what get on the wall means to you, because you're a fucking weirdo who wants to shoot people.
I mean, generally, not on the wall, go against the wall would be for shooting purposes, for execution purposes. If we want to go into, the linguistic differences between these these two phrases.
That's what it means.
I do not want to shoot people on the...
You just said it's an idiom. An idiom for what?
It is idiomatic. It means that these people...
Two native English speakers, well, with one of them being British, not knowing their idioms. That's interesting. Leave it to the ESLs like myself. And I'm not even an ESL. Like, English is like my third or fourth language at this fucking point.
Should not be allowed access to children. That does not mean they should be fucking killed.
Why does it mean that? Like, how does it mean that? Like, where did that come from? Where did that meaning come from?
I don't care where it came from.
But that's not what anybody says.
Here,
Get on the wall
I'll
has
show
never
you where it
meant
came
should
from.
not have access to children.
Here we go. Let's find out. Here's the origin of it. I have the actual origin of it. 1 second. Where are we? Just a minute.
I mean, if Nick means it in the way of, you know, as in a poster on a wall for people that are undesirable in a certain location, in a certain business, then that makes sense. They are put on the wall so people know who not to serve. And considering how ingrained the bar scene is with Rekiera, I can believe that. I can believe he used that idiom in that sense. You know, to be fair. I mean, he fucking has bottles as a fucking poster behind him. Like, how more on the fucking nose can it be?
Why the fuck can't I find it? Here we go.
You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall.
Yeah, against the wall. That's what it says.
There you go. There's the origin of it right there.
You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall. So
that's
where's that
right.
saying that? So it's a dude in like militaristic, like with a skull on him, and that it means
You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking wall. You have to confront me.
Yeah, that's what you meant. That's definitely what you meant. I just don't believe you, dude. I just think
Was this actually worth a debate? Was this worth shouting over each other? But I guess it is for the entertainment purposes, at least.
You have to believe me. I don't fucking care what you believe. What did I say? Did I say shoot Keffels in the head?
Yeah, when you say get on the wall with all the other pedophiles, you mean
no.
That's
the
what you mean.
quote is
sorry.
You go on the wall.
I'm sorry,
and
my
shoot
intuition.
You in the head.
But my intuition, though.
Your intuition is a fucking
my intuition,
bitch.
Though.
Your intuition doesn't mean shit. Your intuition is not what I said.
But it's my intuition,
my
though, and that's more
important is you
than the
saying
facts,
I want to
right?
rape children.
Is intuition not? Is intuition not?
Yeah, my
that's
intuition is you saying you
great
want to rape
intuition.
9-year-olds.
I mean, I'm not the pedophile. You are. Keffel said so, so it must be true.
You're
right?
a pedophile. You want to rape 9-year-olds. My
there we go.
says so. Is that true?
The fucking pedophile accusations.
Have you ever said you want to rape 9-year-olds? Have you ever?
No, I've never said anything even close to it, though.
Shockingly,
I've never even said something that could be.
Have I.
No, but you've said something that is literally idiomatic, as you love to say.
Idiomatic.
Of exactly saying that she should be shot, because saying get on the wall is literally talking about shooting people.
Idiomatic. Try idiotic instead.
If she should be shot.
But it is, though.
You said
That's what it means.
That's
you can't
not
give
what
me
it
another
means
meaning.
to me.
Your other meaning is it means.
Jay Reeds, thanks for another 5. Just by the way, there's some recent info on Visex, what job that you are going to want to check out. Them due to it, it's hot. Is this like the pedophilia accusations with the Mexico thing, or is that something new? Because again, I'm looking into all of this stuff. This is an ongoing issue that I'm looking into in preparation for a stream on this, which will probably come on the Saturday, because this shit has grown so much, like out of proportion, to be honest.
Means they shouldn't be around kids. That's never what it's meant. Nobody's ever meant it like that.
That's always what it's meant. Get these people away from fucking kids. Put their picture on a wall. Say, this person is not...
Why didn't he start with that? Like, it's about putting people on the wall as in, you know, their visage, instead of starting with that yelling thing. But then again, what am I expecting from a drunk man and a very timid British man?
Not safe.
Did
you not think of that fucking description?
No,
did you not think there might be a running tally of people who are not safe around children?
It's not that I didn't think of it. It's that I think you're full of shit. I just think
I'm full of shit all you want, but you cannot find at all the clip where I said shoot someone in the head, because you won't.
Because you're desperately trying to get away from it. You're the pussy here. You're talking about me being a pussy, but you won't even repeat what you meant.
You want to shoot people?
You know what you meant. You know what
you want to shoot people in the head.
We both know you know. We both know you know what that means when you say get on the wall. You belong on the wall with all the other people. You know what you were saying.
You're fabricating that out of your prejudices against me.
My prejudice.
Oh yeah, this is some new information. Oh, this is gonna be fucking juicy. Oh, I love eating drama breakfast.
prejudices against you? What's my prejudice against you?
I don't know. You think I should be removed from Twitter for my hate speech, which wasn't my speech.
Yeah, I think it was. Though.
Junk Kuri stream when or Junk Kuri when? Never, probably. I'm high on life and drinking up everything that life has to offer. That's my aphrodisiac. That's what I like. Yeah, thanks for delivering that. I am grateful. There's so many people DMing me right now with all kinds of things. It's interesting.
Oh, I think that you said,
but
it
wasn't. It literally was not the quote. Do you think when someone puts something in quotes? No, fuck off. Do you think someone puts something in quotes that they mean exactly what's in the quotes?
You say you belong on the wall, followed by you should be crushed. But you can't. You don't have the ability to say it with your chest. You might hate me or think that I'm a pussy, whatever. But I say what I think with my chest.
Absolutely a pussy. You cannot say it.
I say everything. I say everything I think with my chest. Right? You know.
You say everything what you think with your vagina.
Boy who will not admit it because you're so scared of the consequences.
You want me to admit
the consequences? Quit your grift. If you're scared of the consequences,
you want me to admit it because you want to cancel me, but that's not what I meant.
I don't even give a shit if you canceled or not at this point, dude.
Yes, you do. You retweeted it, you fucking faggot. You're out of your sense.
Oh, dropping those F slurs.
Oh my God! I was taking a shit and I retweeted something. Oh,
yes. Oh, you're taking a shit. Oh, just canceling someone's career is just a passive activity for you. God, you're such a fucking pussy. You won't even stand up for what you believe.
You standing up for what I believe. You won't even say what you mean. You have to try and hide it and pretend you meant something else. No.
Yeah,
you have to try and hide it and say you meant something else. Oh, I wasn't saying that. But you're the one who won't say it with your chest.
I've literally never
say what you actually think. You hide behind racist and homophobic jokes because they're jokes, right? They're
homophobic jokes. Oh yeah.
And transphobic and all of that.
Behind.
Oh yeah, a little bit of Duncan lore here based on the last stream that I watched. Duncan is so afraid to say the N-word in any sort of any sort of context because it makes him uncomfortable. And when he says it, he feels that he's diminishing the struggles of black people everywhere. Because apparently the N-word has such a magical power that whenever someone utters it, even into the ether, a black person suffers from the spirits of prejudice and racism that were so engraved into American culture. And it doesn't matter if it's a person that does it that doesn't even know what the word means. It doesn't matter if it's a Japanese person. It doesn't matter if it's a German person. It doesn't matter in any sort of context. The N-word, be bad. Doesn't matter. Because apparently the word is so inexcusable, you cannot use it in any sort of context whatsoever. Even if you're trying to quote someone, do not use it. Do not use it because you're very insulting. Very insulting, very disrespectful, and racist. So yeah, that's his stance on that. He's very on that white savior mentality. I just wish people treated other people as individuals instead of skin colors. I wish a lot of parts of, especially the American black communities, didn't insulate themselves from the rest of the world and, essentially self-segregate themselves instead of trying to reach out to others for, peaceful coexistence, that kind of thing. And I'm kind of preaching to the choir here and talking things that should be common sense to most people. But, I follow a few black creators here and there. Like some of them are my mutuals on Twitter. There's, for example, this one former now former multi-blood player called Unilunar, and he's been slandered as all kinds of people, like pedophiles, by the FGC members because he likes lollies. And he had a thing to say about this whole Shizzy situation, where he said that people like Shizzy give black people a bad name, and that statement, kind of rubs me the wrong way, because, why do black communities treat one another as if as if one of them, one member of a quote unquote black community, as if all these people think and do the same thing, which to me is and sounds racist in itself. Like, why does it have to be collective responsibility for what that person does? Oh, black person has done something, that means all of the black community suffers. And I know you're going to bring up here historical facts about things like that actually happening to black people because of that actual systematic racism of the past, because it was systematic. It's less so nowadays than any other place, especially in the US. But why do they do that? Instead of personal responsibility as individuals, it's always either deflection for racism. God damn it, can't fucking speak. Deflection for racism or defense. It's always like that. As a black man, I can only say no one hates black people more than other black people. I do not live in the US, but I've seen a lot of black on black violence, and I've seen, and I don't just mean physical violence, I mean the kind of that you also see online, because kind of a lot of violent words being exchanged between members of the communities. I've seen people being called coons for having different opinions by other black people. If you don't toe some kind of imaginary line, you're essentially a race traitor. I've seen things like that, and I don't know how this shit can fly. And then they call themselves the black community, as if that means anything. I don't know, but let's finish this debate because I went on a tangent.
I proudly embrace racist and homophobic jokes.
You hide behind pulling them jokes.
Every race and fuck every gender.
You think these things. You think these things because you say it. You let it slip every now and again.
Because
trans people get all this attitude.
This is the amazing
that you support trans people,
You're such a pussy that you think that everyone who disagrees with you should be removed, should be killed.
From a personal anecdote, I have a black neighbor. He was born and raised where I live, very, very far away from anything that's related to American culture, and I do not relate to any of the things that black people experience in the United States, like none whatsoever. He can't even speak English. Was this person subject to discrimination and racism? By some idiots, yes. This happens to like all minorities everywhere. There's going to be idiots being racist to all kinds of people everywhere. But when I ask him about about his life in general, he says that where he lives right now, like he never met kinder people than any other place he's been to, and he's visited a lot of countries, all over the world, and in no other place than where he lives has he been treating more kind by white people. So America, you have your own fucking problems. Sort your shit out, and stop blaming other parts of the world for being racist and shit, because other parts of the world, for the most part, kind of have better standards on shit like that. You can shit on Europe, you can shit on Asia, whatever. There are better places to live than the United States, believe me.
Oh, no. I think that people who call for people being put on a wall and shot should be removed from YouTube.
I never called for anyone to be shot.
Okay,
I never called for someone to be shot.
I think the context makes it very clear.
If you had done a modicum of research, if you had done even a modicum of research, you would find endless. No, you don't, because you would find an endless parade on this channel of me saying, I do not ever believe in or condone political violence. And by the way,
except for when you say get on the wall pedophile, right?
No. By the way,
did you not say earlier that you thought all pedophiles should be killed? Did you not say that you would do that yourself?
No.
I do not live in a utopia. When I was young, they found a human skull right below where I live, like in a trash can, like an actual human skull. and they never found out whose skull it was. It was a real skull too. Also, I live next to felons. Like, felons are my neighbors, so I do not live in a utopia. But people here generally get along with other people unless they get drunk.
He was a hero. The guy went hunting pedophiles on this stream.
That guy was a hero.
Yeah, but you said you would do it. You said I would do that to every pedophile. Your words.
No, I did not.
You said you've never said that you would be violent. Oh, I've got clips of that. That's great. Thank you. This is a great place to end it because I can just play that clip and end it.
Over and over and over again.
It's 8:30 a.m. It's 8:30 a.m. I would like to go to bed now. If you'd like to continue this at some point, please let me know.
Can I pause you for just 1 second?
Yeah.
This is the absolute, like, to the extent of YouTube TOS, this is the absolute most.
Yeah, they really didn't solve or discuss anything. They just went at each other for the past 18 minutes, picking at each other at the definitions of two idioms, and didn't really reach any sort of consensus on it.
Most free show on the planet. So I will sit here as long as you want to talk. You want to talk about Blair White and like lay out the truth about this grifter. Because look, you know that I'm currently the #1 grifter in the world.
Are you?
Yeah. No, here, I'll show you. Because like, this is a weird thing. I'm very humble about it, obviously. But here we go. This is the grifties.com. The 2023, the second annual Grifties Award. #1, I'm beating Styx Hexenhammer's Cat. I'm beating the Quartering Tim Pool. I'm beating Dr. Anthony Fauci. I'm beating Zelensky, beating Trudeau, Viva Fry, Alex Stein, Jack Murphy. Like, this is me. I'm the #1. So when you mention grifting, like, I have to point that out. By the way, chat, grifties.com. Go vote for your favorite grifter. I don't want to, like, influence people's decisions or anything. But I'm when you say Blair White's a grifter, she's not even on the fucking radar for me.
Like, there's some things that's like, for me, right, it's really difficult because it's like people are like, oh, I would never be attracted to a trans girl, right? But I'm like, you look at Kerry Colby, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race, right?
Yeah, never.
And you don't think that person is attractive? Like, if you didn't know they were trans? Like,
hold on, what's her name?
Kerry Colby.
Why are you going to your personal fucking preferences now? Whether you find someone sexually attractive doesn't fucking mean anything in terms of accepting their identity. So, is Duncan a chaser, or is he just too dumb?
Holy fuck! What are you talking about? This person's attractive. Weird. So wait,
Duncan's married. Well, my condolences.
You're saying that this person is objectively
or husband. I do not discriminate.
Right?
I think she is. I think she's got too much filler in her lips these days, but I also think she's attractive. Yes.
So subjectively to you, you're like, this.
She looks like a blow-up doll.
This is a T-girl I would bang the shit out of.
I don't know about banging the shit out of because I don't think about that anymore, but I think that she's hot. Yeah.
What a thing to fucking end on. Up next, 66 billion
now 5 minutes.
Nope. Not watching that. Immediate fucking recommendation. What a shit show this has turned out to be. But yeah, breaking news. Someone has dropped what is it? Like I don't know if you can call it an expose or something like that, but someone dropped a thread on the god or Shizzy, going into a lot of detail. I hope they do not delete this, but I will save it. I will save it gradually as is. But let me read some of my DMs first, see if I missed anything here. Yeah, everyone's linking that to me. Fucking funny. I wonder what this thing is about. I'll read it later. Because it's pretty late. And I want to keep you here with just my, shit-talking people. It was interesting. We saw the last part of it. But yeah, do archive things that I do not archive. I sometimes make the mistakes of not archiving some things, and that's my bad. That's bad on my part. So archive things like that. Do not let shit flingers and shit stirrers get away with it and deflect it to racism. Do not do that. Don't let them do that. Always have your recipes. Because I see this constantly online. People are talking about certain aspects of a person that happened in the past, but cannot bring up evidence of them actually doing that sort of stuff with, you know, pictorial evidence, as someone that I adore to hate used to say. Pictorial evidence or something like that. Have that evidence ready and handy, because context matters in every sort of situation. But yeah, thanks for coming to this shit show stream. I will have to archive this one. Let me check if my Duncan VOD actually downloaded correctly.
Fuck it.
Yeah, downloaded correctly. All 4 hours, 51 minutes. We can go through it later on our own stream. In case, you know, it doesn't show up. In case he decides to keep it private or to his subscribers. Let me actually check his Twitch once more. Duncan. I wonder if he's gonna private his Twitter again, because I know for a fact that he had his Twitter privated a while back. Don't know why. Apparently he doesn't scare, but he might have privated it to delete some things, possibly. Oh, he's still up and he's still talking shit. This idiot is directly adding HoloLive EN with an article revealing Amelia's face in past life. He's that stupid and desperate. He really wants to find out. Again, he doesn't know how cover or any color handle these situations, but at least by any color standards, they do go after people that decide to harass or slander their talents. And what he's doing could very easily be considered harassment. And there's evidence of that. There's statements of his intentions of why he's doing that. That's what he's doing. So if he finds out, then good on him. He found out, and he's gonna get hit. Don't know if it's a lawsuit, probably not. But he's gonna get hit with something eventually if he keeps on fucking around. Oh, and he's screaming about lolicon again. Every lolicon is a pedophile. Pedophilia is characterized by attraction to prepubescent bodies. So again, with this bullshit, which is what lollies are drawn as. If you weren't a pedo, you'd watch a regular hentai, not lolly shit. There is no reason to engage with lolly shit if you're not a pedo. Very fun argument, but that's not what lollies are. But I don't want to get into that anymore, because I've fucking debated and discussed this for fucking over 2 decades now with some dummies here and there. But yeah, thank you for coming to this. I don't know what to call this. Shit show extravaganza. Shit show prequel to what we're going to be talking about Saturday. Yes, Saturday we're going to talk about Shizzy, the caricature of a human being. And again, I think that his VTuber model is what white people would think, what racist white people would think a black person would look like. So I don't know what that says about Shizzy, because I know black people, and I know they have better taste in artwork. Certainly, it doesn't look like a rejected Bratz doll. Certainly not that. So yeah, you guys take care. I'm gonna archive this stream as well, for obvious reasons. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it up or if I gonna have it unlisted. I kept the thumbnail as "Let's discuss dicks" or "Let's discuss penises." That's pretty much what happened on this stream. So thank you for coming out this late or this early. It really depends where you are. And I'll see you around. I won't be playing any intros or anything because or any outros or anything like that because I haven't prepared anything. This is just like a completely random stream that just happened. Sometimes they happen. Don't happen very often though. But again, I'm just talking right now and I need to fuck off. You guys take care. Be good. I'm going out. Take care.